Okay, today's notes are an intro to rational exponents, and we will be doing more with them throughout the week. The biggest rule of thumb for these lovely things is that you cannot have negative exponents. So all of these problems and examples down here, you'll see negative exponents, and we have to move things around in order to get rid of them. So when you see a negative exponent, you need to move it to the bottom of a fraction. And you're probably thinking, this is not a fraction, but this is really over 1. So basically, we're going to flip it. So 3 to the negative second power is 1 over 3 squared. And when you move it down to the denominator, it makes it positive for the exponent. And then we're going to simplify it a little bit. So 1 over, and then 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. And you can also check this on your calculator. Let me get this over here. If you put in 3 to the negative second power, that gets you that, and then you go to math, enter, and there's 1/9. Okay, so you can check all of the problems that we're doing today. You can check them on your graphing calculator. Okay, let's look at number 2. 4 to the negative third. So I can rewrite that as 1 over 4 to the positive third. And then simplify it. 4 to the third power is 64. So this becomes 1 over 64. And to check that on the calculator, you would do 4 to the negative third, and then math, enter, 1/64. Okay, now these get a little bit more exciting, if you will. So this is 5 times 5 to the negative second. So we have to simplify it first by moving this down to the denominator. So this becomes 5 times, this is that 5 right there, 1 over 5 squared. Okay, and then when you're multiplying these, you multiply straight across. So 5 times 1 is just 5. So this, I'm going to write it down here, becomes 5 over 5 squared is 25. Okay, I can reduce that down because they're both divisible by 5. So if I do that, I get 1 over 5, so 1/5. And let's look at it on the calculator again. So 5 times 5 to the negative second power. And then math, enter, and I get 1/5. Okay, and I'm okay on your assignment if you skip this part right here and just go straight here. Know that 5 times 1 is 5, and then 5 squared is 25. I'm okay with that. Okay, 2 more examples. Number 4, 12 times 14 to the negative third. So this is going to become 12 times 1 over 14 cubed is 2,744. So I'll rewrite this down here as 12 over 2,744. And then if you're not sure, they are both divisible by 4. But if you're not sure about that, you can go to your calculator and have it do the work for you. So 12 divided by 2,744, and then math, enter. So this reduces to 3 over 686. And just to make sure, 12 times 14 to the negative third. And that is the same decimal as it was up here. So math, enter, there it is. Okay, so if I were you, I would always double check your answers on the calculator since you have that option. Definitely do that, especially if you have like a quiz or something on it. Okay, For this one, you have to follow order of operations. So remember, you multiply and divide before you add and subtract. So when you're adding 3/4, that should be your last step. So to do this, we're going to keep that as 3/4 plus 2 times, and then 6 to the negative second is 1/36. So I'm kind of forgetting about that 3/4 for right now. I need to focus on this whole multiplying thing over here. So I have 3/4 plus 2 times 1/36 is 2/36. You can reduce that down to 1/18, or you can take the shortcut and get out your calculator. If you remember how to add fractions, you can do that. You need a common denominator, or to save time, you can just do it on the calculator. So 3/4, remember you have to put it inside parentheses in its division. So 3 divided by 4 plus, and then inside parentheses put 2 divided by 36. Okay, and then math, enter, enter. So this becomes 29/36, and I can't reduce that down any farther, so there is my answer. That was it for the notes for today. I know some of the classes are shorter than the others, so that's why it's kind of a shorter lesson. But if you have any questions, you can send me a message or ask someone for help. That's it.